Today I'm going to test the most divisive club in golf, the chipper, and not just any chipper, the new chipper from Ping. Hi, I'm Paul, and this is The Golf Show. Okay, so mixed emotions today. I'm quite excited about testing the new chipper from Ping. It looks amazing, we'll look at that in a minute, but I'm also a little bit nervous. I've tested a chipper before. A few months ago I tested the Odyssey chipper and I wasn't a fan. Now as a YouTuber, occasionally you do get some not nice comments, even some nasty comments now and again, but the comments I got for the chipper were the spikiest I ever got. People were saying I'd made my mind up before I'd even tested it, or I took too quick between shots, even though obviously I edit it. So people do like their chippers, but other people hate them. They wouldn't dream of putting one in the bag. It's an admission of failure perhaps. There's a real Marmite factor to this. But look at this. This is the new chipper from Ping. Got the Hydro Pearl finish, the Micromax grooves like you'd see on the Ping irons. That is a premium product. About £150. I ordered this online and I've had to wait 4 months for this to come. So, you know, these are obviously really popular, people want these. I felt the Odyssey one looked more like a putter. That certainly looks more like an iron. 42 degrees in loft, so it's very similar to, say, a 9-iron. It's a bit shorter than a 9-iron, a bit longer than your putter. It also sits very upright, which allows you to take your putter stance. Now traditionally around the green you've got lots of options. If it's short enough you can putt it, you can run one in with a 7-iron, you can go in with 58 degrees of loft, whatever your preference is depending on what the circumstances are and how the ball's lying. This is going to be for one of those shots where it's maybe 30% through the air, 70% roll I think. You know, it is the same as a 9-iron, you're not going to be flopping one in with one of these. These I don't think are going to work for long shots, that's what I've read so far. I will try it, but I think given how upright it is, and the weight in the head, it is quite heavy. I think that could be tricky from 50, 100 yards out. First up though, I'm going to try some from just around the green in one of the practice areas here at Fulford. Okay, I'm going to start off a few with my usual grip that I would use out on the course, not a putting grip. The head does look a little bit boxy to me. It feels quite heavy. Okay. Had a lot of rain in York last night, so this is a practice ground. It's going to be a little bit wet. Thin that one a little bit. Very nice. Just got to really focus on your landing point. Using good quality Titleist AVX and Pro V1s here. Doesn't need a lot of encouragement. Well, that would have been close, that one. So far, very consistent. Not bad. Doesn't need hitting very hard, it is going to roll most of the way. For a first go though, that's pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to my reverse overlap putting grip. The lie on this is very similar to my putter. Okay, kind of threw that one up in the air, not great. Just throwing it up in the air. Bad bounce that one, we can't really count that one. Wouldn't usually use a 9-iron around the green, it'd be a 7-iron or my 50 degree, maybe even a hybrid. It just takes a bit of getting used to using this putting grip. Just a rock and a rock. I think the putting grip is the way to go. What you can do on this is you can grip down and some helpful markings on the grip as well. I'll just show you those. You can see there, shows you where you can put your thumb. That's quite helpful around the green. Let's try some from 50 yards and 100 yards, see how I get on. Oh gosh, that's heavy. Feels like a training club. $50 yards. Well, nearly got the camera. It's coming in low. It's okay, but I just don't get why you do that. Hitting into the low, nearly December sun. Low, front right. Got no control over this. It's a decent swing. Straight at it, but short. Okay, so that settles it for me. This is a chipper. It's not a lobber, it's not a flopper, it's a chipper. This is not designed to be used from any distance. For 50 yards, I was manipulating it, trying to get it to come in low, but you're having to land it so short and run it in winter. That's going to be a bit of a nightmare. In summer, it's going to be so hard to control. From 100 yards, it felt really weird swinging it. It's so heavy, it's like a training club. So this is not a club to use from distance, but it could be a club to use from around the green. If this helps me get up and down more often, I promise I'll put this in the bag. It is a premium looking club. It's from Ping, who are a fantastic manufacturer. I reviewed the i230s the other week, got some more Ping tests coming up soon, so I've got nothing against Ping, nothing against chippers if they work. But at the moment, all I can say I'm ever using this for is around the green, and that means taking another club up that I can get some more utility out of. So let's see what this is like from 20 yards. Now, I wouldn't usually use my 9-iron for 20 yards, but it gives us a better comparison here. I'd usually use maybe a 50 or a 56. So the 9-iron's going to have 3 shots, and the chipper's going to have 3 shots from 20 yards. Didn't quite get that, but it's run out. Got a reasonable chance of getting that up and down. That came out hot. I'll de-green that. Okay. Bad bounce, but that was not a bad strike. Okay, let's try the chipper. Very nice. Lovely. Not a lot that can go wrong there. So the chipper wins that one. What I had to do there though, I had to go back to my Varden grip. I just didn't think I could get one that far using a putting stroke. But the chipper was super consistent. I'm impressed with that. Okay, final test. I've got 7 yards to the flag. Now this is a very difficult distance, isn't it? I can't put through that first cut. I'm gonna need a little bit of loft just to dink it over it. So maybe a 7-iron or a hybrid might be my go-to there. If you use a lot of loft on these kind of shots, the opportunity to decel, because you're not going very far if you don't commit to it, can be a real problem. So this could be where the chipper shines. Hit 3 with my normal grip, 3 with the putting grip. Very consistent. Okay, let's try 3 with the reverse overlap putting grip. Didn't quite get that one. Go in. Oh, okay, so 6 shots there. I reckon I would make 4 of those as an up and down, so that's pretty good. So from that range, this is really good. Okay, so now I've tested the chipper, what did I think? Well, first off, it's a really good looking club, really well made, really nice quality as you'd expect from Ping, but then it is £150, so it should be. It's a premium club at a premium price. It's definitely not a club to use from any distance at all. From 100 yards, 50 yards, this just doesn't work. Use something else in your bag. It's not designed to do that, it really isn't. From 20 yards out, it was great. from 7 yards, it was excellent. You know, I still haven't worked out if I'm going to use my regular grip or my putting grip. Maybe from around the green, I would use a putting grip. Maybe for slightly longer shots, I'd use my regular grip, because it's quite a heavy club and it is quite boxy at address. You know, you are going to have to take a club out of the bag if you put one of these in. So really, this is aimed at people who've got low confidence around the green. Maybe you're hitting it fat all the time, or maybe you're thinning it off the back of the green, and that's really demoralising. I get that. As an amateur golfer, when we get to around the green, we feel like we've navigated all the hard stuff, but then you take 3 or 4 more shots to get up down and it's soul destroying. So if that sounds like you, check one of these out. I did like that club, and I honestly gave it a chance, chipper fans, but this isn't for me. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that review. If you did, give us a like. If you really enjoyed it, please give us a subscribe. We've got new episodes coming out every Monday on the channel. Why not follow and interact with us on our socials? I'll put the details up next. But that's all from me, guys. See you next time on The Golf Show. I hope you enjoyed that episode of The Golf Show. To watch another, click here. To subscribe, click here.